Hello friends, today I am going to share introduction and demonstration of my project GRPitch based Smart Health Monitor with IoT particularly designed for elder people. This project is a part of GRPitch design contest organized by Renesas and Electronics for You. Before starting introduction of the component and demonstration of my project, first I would like to list innovative features embedded in my project. GRPitch Smart Health Module is a wearable device in form factor of a chest strap. It is capable to measure body temperature in real time, heart rate in real time. It will also provide ECG signals on demand. It will also detect the fall of the person, and it also have SOS and panic button. It also supports data logging at the server side. So now let me start introduction of the component used in my project. This board, Renesas GRPitch, is the heart of my project. This board is powered by Renesas R7 S7 microcontroller. All the sensors are interfaced with this board and the intensive data processing algorithms are running on R7 S7 microcontroller of this board. This is the header board I have designed for this project. On this header board, there is ADXL 345 8G accelerometer which is used to detect the fall. ADXL 345 is interfaced with GRPitch using I2C protocol. This is TPS 7330 3.3 volt low dropout regulator which will provide the power to this board as well as GRPitch. This is TLB3402 ultra low power comparator which is used for compare the ECG signal with the threshold value set by this potentiometer and provide the interrupt to GRPitch board so it can measure the heart rate. On this board I have put one buzzer because my project form factor is chest strap. There is no meaning of LED or display. So the audio feedback is provided by the buzzer to the user. This is on off button, and on back side of the board ESP8266 chip is used to provide the Wi-Fi capability to GRPitch board. First 6 pin of this header is used to interface ADT7320 high precision temperature sensor which will be interfaced with GRPitch using SPI protocol. On next 4 pin AD8232 analog front end for 2 electrode ECG configuration will be interfaced. One pin is ECG analog output. Second pin will detect the lead soap. If the chest strap is not weared, it will provide you an interrupt on the second pin. Remaining 2 pin is used for power supply for this board. This is ADT7320 high precision temperature sensor used to measure the temperature of the body. The interfacing protocol for this sensor is SPI. This is AD8232 analog front end for 2 lead ECG measurement. I have mainly 2 probe. First probe on left side of the chest, second probe on the right side of the chest, and the third probe will just provide the reference for the ECG measurement. The probes have velcro on the back side, so it will be easy to move this probe on the desired location on the chest strap using the velcro. This is a single cell lithium battery with 600 mAh capacity. This is MT3608 boost converter which is used to convert 3.7 volt of the battery to the 5 volt power supply of the board, and it will also used as a charging of the battery using this USB connector. This digital input on this header board will be used as a SOS button when the system is in normal working, and when the system is started in first initial 5 seconds, this push button is used to configure the system as a hotspot so the required information can be passed to the GRPitch. This is 3D printed enclosure for my project for the chest strap. All the hardware and all the electronics of my project will be fit inside this enclosure. On back side of the enclosure, the belt is passed like this, and a velcro is also attached so the ECG probes can be easily fit on this velcro. A on-off button will come here and SOS or configuration button will come here. We have designed companion mobile application to be used with GR-Pitch Smart Health Monitor. This is the first screen of the application. On this text box, the user is going to enter a unique user ID, and when it touches the connect, the module is going to connect with the chest strap. From this screen, a user can set the threshold value, so whenever a certain threshold value is going to be cut, the user will get the notification. I have provided two threshold settings, one is for heart rate maximum minimum and second is for body temperature maximum and minimum. The next screen is going to show you a real-time heart rate as well as body temperature. Whenever the heart rate is greater than threshold, this box is going to be red. Whenever it is less than threshold, the box is going to be blue, and similar thing for the body temperature. ECG signal on the graph is on demand, so whenever the user touches this button, it will request for the ECG signal and the module will send the ECG signal on the mobile screen. Whenever SOS or the fall is detected, the notification will come on the remaining portion of the screen. Mobile application also create the data log of the real-time data with timestamp and date stamp. So one is ECG log and second is remaining health parameter log. So let's see the ECG log. Today is 12th January and let's see the. So this is the data log which is in comma separated format. So it can be also opened inside the Excel for the post processing. Now let me show you the assembly of the board. In the enclosure, AD8232 ECG module is on the bottom. This is GR-Pitch board and this is the shield. The shield goes onto the GR-Pitch board. There is one packing between GR-Pitch and the AD8232. Now let me switch on the module. Once the module is switched on, the user need to press this button within 5 seconds. So the module goes into the configuration mode. In the configuration mode, a board works as an access point and it will listed on the available access point. So when you try to connect to this access point, this option will come. By touching this option, the configuration panel will automatically open. By touching the configure Wi-Fi option, you have the list of available access point. So let me select the access point. Now you need to enter the password of the access point. And you need to enter the unique device code. In this case, I have used device code GR1234. By touch a save button, all this information is automatically stored in GR-Pitch for the reference of the connection in next time. Now the module have turned off its access point and it will try to connect to the network which we have configured. Now whenever we turn on the module, it will try to connect to the access point with the device ID which we have configured in the previous step. So the blue LED is not blinking, means the board is connected to the access point and it have a internet connectivity. Now let me open the end application for the GRP Smart Health Monitor. Copy. Okay, so in this device code box, the end user need to enter a same code which we have configured. So it is GR1, 2, 3, 4. After entering this code, a user can connect to the board. Okay, so now the user is connected to the board. User can provide the settings for the threshold from this box. In next screen, the user have a real-time data. As the temperature is 22 degree ambient temperature and the threshold is set at 30 degree, it will show a 22 degree body temperature and a background is blue. So by touching the temperature sensor, you can observe that the temperature is increasing. Okay. As the chest strap is not weared, a leads of output will show that the chest strap is not weared. Now let me touch my hand. It will give the noisy data, but it will work for this demonstration. Okay, so now the chest strap leads of interrupt is disabled and you will get the heart rate in real time. Still it is noisy data, so you will not get the perfect heart rate because the module needs to be weighed on chest. Now when we touch the refresh ECG button, a module request for the ECG, and you will have the ECG graph on the screen. Now let's see the SOS or panic functionality of this module. Whenever user feels the panic, it will send the SOS notification to the mobile application. Once the module is in normal condition, this button is work as a SOS button. So when I press this button, it will show the beeps and you will have the SOS alert on the screen of Android application with the alert SOS pop-up. Now when you notify, now once you acknowledge it, it will beep on the module. Done. Fault detection feature of the GRP Smart Health Module is complicated to demonstrate in this setup as it is actually configured for real human fault detection. But let me try, as I want to survive this module for the future. So you can see alert of fault detection is detected. Okay, and the pop-up will come. Now when you acknowledge the pop-up, the module will beep. A fall is detected when the average acceleration of all these three axes with the vector sum is less than 0.5 g for minimum 300 milliseconds. I have designed aesthetics of this project by considering elder people in the mind. Whether you consider the Android application or whether you consider the usability or wearability of the module, you can see the chest strap is easily wearable. A ECG probe have a velcro to strap to the chest strap. Still the project is the initial prototyping version. Future scope of this project is to reduce the form factor of this module to use it for the real wearable application using R7S7 microcontroller from the Renesas. I also want to provide several modules in the field for the clinical trial, and I want to validate the data collected by this module by the doctor. I have used Embed online compiler for programming of gRPG module, and I have used Processing IDE for development of Android application. I would like to thank Renesas and Electronics for You for giving me opportunity to demonstrate my project. Thanks for watching.